Blitz, blitz, ballroom, blitz, blitz, ballroom. All right, it's a little time for a reality check. Your memory could often play tricks on you. You think you drew a chart a certain way, but then after that, time morphs, and then you think that you have the recipe for success and high probability outcomes because your brain's just playing tricks on you. So TradingView, the coolest thing ever. So you could go on tradingview.com/u/bad charts, or you could search for my username. So the earliest I started doing this, publishing my charts on TradingView, was in October. So time moves on. So for all the charts that aren't exotic charts or any line and candlestick charts, it's going to work fine. You'll see, look, let's say BlackRock Gold Corps. So when the next candle closes, see here, there's a low plus. So this is the annotation. This is the chart exactly the way I did it back in October 18th. And then the arrows and my imagination and the probable outcome. So if you click on the play, it's going to load all new bars since that time. And then you get to see, okay, look, I'm still, the way I'm imagining it, still rolling out, etc. The only thing, it doesn't update the indicators, but you still get to see the price action, how you see how it unfolded. And it's okay if it doesn't match up exactly to how you imagined it. It's a chart morphs, and that's what a lot of people have difficulty understanding. Oh, you're wrong, you're moving your targets, you can't do that. Of course you can. The chart morphs, you have to slide your targets. Everything slides. Every time there's a new candle, the chart has morphed. You have to adapt to it. If the pattern's still valid, then your original premise is good. But if the price action invalidates your original premise, you change. I don't get why that's hard to understand. But anyhow, so look at October 18th, silver. So what's going to update is the price action. You see here I had a breakout line. Have these two highs, and the price action broke down below. This didn't hold. We weren't quite ready yet. Price action moved sideways. It's so cool. So go check out my charts. Here's the Ethereum I just posted recently. Go click on the little plus button and see how my imagining worked out. Sometimes it works like to perfection, perfectly almost to how I imagined it. Sometimes no, it takes time, more time to like let's say for this gold one right here. So this is how I imagined October 18th. What I was seeing at that moment, that's how I imagined it. I drew my lines. That's what happened when we had candles. Oh, I thought here we'd had gold time above 1925. It didn't work out that way. Kept going down. See that descending breakout line now became a pivot line. Get tested 1, 2, 3 times. Even here a 4th time if I could extend that. And look, it's kind of cool. Look, you could zoom it. You can't play with the indicators. But you could still zoom in, zoom out. So that's insane interactivity from TradingView. And encourage you, if you ever want to go to TradingView, you want to upgrade your subscription to get volume profiling, all that, use my affiliate link. I think it's on my batcharts.com. I think there's a supports bat charts tab. You could click on that, and then you could click on the offer there. What else could we look at? Oh yeah, silver junior miners. It's gonna explode soon. It's gonna explode. So right here, that's how I imagined it. I had the 2 pathways for it to go out. What happens when we add the? Could zoom in. Yeah. When I do angles, fixed angle trend lines, they don't. They're fixed. So I kind of messed it up. Just click on the X once more. Click here. Click on the play button, and see what happened. It dipped back in, went back above, and look at that trend line is still valid. Tested it here, became a pivot, tried to explode, tested this other inclining line right there, went to retest that same pivot line right here again, now moving sideways above a volume defined node. So that's what I mean, the chart morphs. Then after that, you redraw it. And whatever you drew before, it's never etched in stone. If you think it's etched in stone, then you're doing yourself a disservice because your brain won't be fluid. You have to like roll the punches. 30-year leads, 30-year real yields. And load new bars. Oh, look at that. See how it tested that? That's awesome. You see, tested once, came back close, tested here. Oh, breakout to the upside, false breakout. I keep drawing my lines, and actually it's breaking down. Just beautiful to review your this US dollars falling down. So look it out right here, technical analysis. What happened next after this? But look at that with a twist, right? It's not always the way. When I drew this, I imagine it goes straight down, right? Always imagining it straight line. It's hard to, once you have a price target, it's hard to imagine this wiggle line. But that's why you can't be over leveraged. You can't be too tight on your sell stops. The prevailing trend's going downwards. But look at that. It came back above. Almost wanted to retest that pivot line right here. Didn't quite make it. Lower high. And then after that resumed the breakdown. So a lot in my early days, I was too leveraged, sell stops too tight because I wanted a big position size, because I wanted to convert $1,000 into $100,000. And that is a death sentence. The market's going to find a way to wiggle you out, and this would have exactly done it. And then it resumes down, and then you say, oh man, I missed the train, you're burnt, you never get back in. And that's a beautiful downtrend that just resumed. Lessons learned. Which one do you want me to click on, guys? I could have done this live. Okay, I imagine Silver Junior Miners Weekly, October 20th. I was imagining it would go up. Oh, did not quite go up the first time. Oh, false breakout right here, back below, and now we closed above this trend line. But I could actually draw a new one, maybe. Well, you saw my recent charts on the SILJ there. So the chart has morphed. So it never quite takes the road that you imagine it. Oh, look at this one. Gold 79 mines. Gold 79. Oh, imagine here. Oh, see? Did not quite make it out of this decade breakout line. And now it's still in the bullish transition zone. Sweet. Let's find a cool one. So PNF charts won't work. Renko charts won't work. Okay, your real yields, we covered that. Here is, okay, yeah, real yields, 30-year real yields on the weekly chart, how I imagined it. Oh, didn't quite come test that line at that moment. Maybe we're going to go sideways, test it here. Chart morphs, chart moves, and this is probably so cool. So I'm looking for candles that are monthly or less, because they need to close to have a new candle, right? Which one could I find that could be interesting? Alexco monthly chart. So what did I have here? Okay, breakout line. How many candles do we had here? Oh, 2. So close below. Zoom in. Close below on that line. And then it's closing above. So that's the pivot line acting as support. And now we're right above it. So that line is still good. Oh, USD CAD. That could be interesting. 1 month candles. Oh no, that's a video. You could even record videos. Video killed the radio star. Endeavor. Pay dirt. Are we above the pay dirt line? Oh yes. Ta-da. Pay dirt. So we see Endeavor right now on the monthly candle. If it closes December above this line, then we're breaking out. We're above the last volume defined hurdle, $8 target. It's just awesome. What else can we look at? Dr. Copper. Oh, a 3-month chart. Yeah, won't have a new candle there. No. What else? What else? Canadian. Silver charts. Yeah, Karim mining. So it's right here. Back test in progress. Monthly chart. Oh, look, it bounced perfectly. Perfectly. Technical analysis. It works. And right now it's heading up. It's above its volume defined breakout line, and it's heading up to that alt generational descending trend line. Once we close above that, we're sweet. What about Pan American Silver? So as time moves on, these are October, so 6, 3, like 1 year later, it's going to be great to look back at these. See, Here's my monthly defined support. We dip past, just dip below a little bit, close below, but the next month back up. So now it's above this volume, this breakout line. If it closes a month above, then we could anticipate that those targets up there should be still in the cards. If it closes below it, well, no confirmed breakout. 1 month chart. Okay, these are Renkos. There got to be something cool here. Roadmap, Sugar Pop. I do a lot of charts. Granada, is that point and figure? Yeah. I'm going to click on it. Yeah, Granada, point and figure. I love point and figure. Reduces noise. What about the Russell? We have new candles here. I had this thing, want to break out. And what happened? Bam! Technical analysis, guys. Beautiful. Just look at that breakout and just, it's melting up. So you see, you observe how the chart pattern is before, and this thing is just exploding. What about silver? Next step after election. What happened here? And I had my bet that we were going to do option 1. And what happened after that? Ooh, so a little bit of option 1, a little bit dipping in option 3, and now still around that volume defined node. And see, we're still doing option 1, but time delayed. That's why playing stuff like short-term call options and stuff like that, market moves slower than you could expect it. So personally, I don't do anything that's time decay, really delicate. Make sure you know what you're doing, how you're doing it, because the market will take its time. And I've learned that I'm good at detecting the higher trend, higher time frame, but the whipsaws, the moves, something that makes the market have to stall a little bit, waiting for some news or whatever the reason it stalls. I can't anticipate those moves, and that's going to kill you every time. So of course I say it's always going to explode, but you never know, right? If it's going to take a month or 2 more. Look at that. Canadian dollar, US dollar. This was my imagined scenario. How are we now? And you have all the annotations. Oh, so beautiful. Love it. Look at that. Just broke down. And now it's heading towards that support line. Super dynamic. You could re-roll that over and over. So I hope you see the added value in TradingView, guys. It's just an awesome platform. Let's move up to Klondike. And see, Klondike, I have these crazy targets, arc symmetry moves, full of ways to detect targets. And look at that, bam! It's moving up. It's following the reverse symmetry move, and after that, I have these targets up here. Just beautiful. What else do I have here? Nexus. What's happening to Nexus? Somebody asked me to refresh that chart. So here, I need a second bounce of the right arc to confirm it. So let's see how this panned out. Ooh, yeah. So you see this one, it's starting to get back in. So I had actually to redraw my arc, probably stretch it a little bit to the right, adjust it, and yeah. So it's still not bad. After that, though, just moves the time frame a little bit, right? It's not deconstructing into a bear case. It's actually, if it could bounce, it's actually starting to bounce off a right hemisphere somewhere, probably. So we'd have to adjust the arc and then monitor the situation, how it evolves. There's so much stuff, guys. How could you not spend all day doing this? How can you not? What am I dealing with? Okay, 2011. Okay, don't want to do that. Beautiful. Copper and silver. Is this today? Copper breaking out. Let's see where we are now. Monthly chart. Yeah. Copper detected. Silver following suit, just like I imagined. Copper leading the way, not stopping. Do 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 do. I have to sing while I look to keep you occupied. Let's look another one here. Oh, okay, daily chart. Gold silver ratio. How did I have it? It was at 77, and then I said timber. Did it timber? Loading new bars. Come on, go down. Yes! But you see it went down, but not exactly how I imagined it. So here is where your patience gets eroded. You think it's going to go down right away, but look, the market said, no, I'm going to go retest that line. If I would stretch it out, that becomes a pivot line, now resistance. Test, keeping the price action down, but it's still inclining. So the price action is going up, but you're failing it right here. A wick, even on daily chart. And after that, okay, can't, that resistance, inclining resistance is not going to break, and down we go. So the trend was going down. That's why time sensitive stuff, guys, timing. Never judge somebody who says it's going to go to X price at X time. You have to roll with the punches. The important thing I always say is it's the direction. Are you in the correct direction? And the rest is noise, right? Because to make money is you have to choose a direction. You take a position, and then the direction moves in higher up or lower than where you want to go. And after that, you take your profits eventually. The time it takes to take there, a month or two more. So unless you're a trader, scalper, me, it doesn't matter too much. So what I have here? Oh, okay. I had the pivot line down here. Didn't quite go down, and now decided to go back up. Never quite the same road. All right, let's try to find a cool one. Weekly chart, gold. Ooh. What happened here? After November 13th. It's unfortunate that the open interest, is that the volume? Yeah, just a regular price. And right here, bam. Okay, you could even open this here. So that was a 52-week moving average, 1 year moving average. We're right above it, just kissed it. And now shooting back upwards. 17 minutes, guys. No, Patrick, it's too long. The YouTube algorithms will not position you correctly. 13 minutes, Pat. Max. Look at that one, moon. Yeah, that one was pretty cool. So, yeah, drew a chart. Whatever I saw. The arc was pretty sweet here on the weekly chart. 30-week moving average above it. But here it was the congestion area. So what happened after that? Bam! Look at that, man. Technical analysis. Breaks out, retests that breakout line, and right now it's still on target. It's on target to hit that 10 cents, guys. Reverse symmetry move. It's just beautiful. Do I have any charts? Silver, platinum, 3 months, so we won't have a closed, we won't have any new candle. Oh, okay, platinum on daily chart. What is that? Renko. Yeah, cannot load new bars on the Renko chart. Euro sun mining. You need 2 hits on the right hemisphere. Did that one? Oh no. That one, either the arc have to redraw it, stretch it out, wait till it bounces, because I like it when the 2 touches are more on the right hemisphere. This one's, it's on the right hemisphere, but they're not close together. This one's almost close to the center, and it doesn't always have to be an arc. But here, that pivot line is valid, and it's retesting it, and you don't want it to break below that pivot line, right? Because now it can become resistance. You're close to volume defined slide, so you really want it to close back above this area here. You could do it, Euro submine. And let me try to find any other charts. Yeah, we're getting closer to today, so what about this one? Their new candle. You know what this is gonna look like, right? And oh, look at that. Below the cloud, momentum's down. You're breaking below. And what's kind of cool, look at that TradingView. You get to see all my other related postings that have the same ticker. So you can click on it and I'll bring you straight to it, like a which way book of trading. Sag. Sterling metals. Is that daily chart? Weekly chart. Okay, so I should have new candles. This was my imagined scenario. Something like that. New candles. Drum roll. And it's turning the corner. Creating new Ichimoku cloud. Probably en route to target up here. $1 greed zone. Sable. Oh yeah, to the moon. It's my Sable chart, November 27th. A lot of consolidation. I put out that GV video just in time because we're just ending the 4-month correction, and it's probably the lowest you could have gotten all these miners, and the miners consolidated nicely. So what happens? Oh, look at that. Bam. Sable exploded after towards that target right there. Here's what daily chart. Sable resource busting move. It's too far. I can't buy it anymore, Pat. It's too far. You're just going over volume defined slide. It's just starting to slide. Look at that. It just kept continuing. So you think you're out of the move. It's too late. Look at that. It just keeps moving and moving. So that's pretty cool. Silver, my space opera, Ethereum, golden goose, guys. Look at the golden goose. Look, just breaking out right here. 2-week chart. I have a few candles. Yo, look at that. Just beautiful. Bam, bam. Breakout of consolidation pattern. Hitting. And now it's just starting. So a lot of eyes are going to end up on golden minerals once it closes above $1. Clear skies here. And after that, 2-3 bagger all the way to almost $4. So it's just running up to test that breakout line. And we're heading close today. Gold, gold, gold. Arizona, silver exploration. Should have you a few candles here. So sideways move above. Exploded, consolidating. There's probably a pivot line right here. It's testing it. And let's see if it could continue. Canada, silver, cobalt. Are we above that breakout line? No, not yet. Come on. What are you waiting for? So it's very, very, very tight, this one. That one should zip by to 280 in a blink of an eye once it gets through this stubborn congestion around that 60 cents, 68 cents territory. NEM, Behemoth. This is my imagined scenario. Oh, it's starting to turn right on that support line right there I identified. So it's heading towards that breakout line. Who's a trader? Silver, 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 silver. Oh, so come on. To the moon. Okay, this one I'm going to have to zoom in. Okay, here's a price action when I did it. And we added, oh, look at that. Exploded. Volume defined emptiness. And what about, Klondike? Yeah, I think I did this one again, right? To the moon. Where's it going? I don't have new candles yet. So this candle's still in progress. Okay, so we're in December now. Only monthly candle can do them. 4-hour chart, silver. Bam. Following the Ichimoku cloud. Oh, no, not quite making it. Following it to a T. Then continuing once it's off. Take off. So that's it, guys. Is there one last one? One last. Silver, 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 silver. Okay, this one could be interesting. Is there a regular chart? Okay, daily chart, silver junior miners. False breakout. Oh, is this legit breakout? No, another one. False. I'm going to have to start redrawing lines. See how it's testing those lines. Going back below, end of the world, but not back above. But what I like is above this volume defined node. So if it could swoop back up here, we could finally get some momentum. So that's it, guys. 24 minutes to go through a little bit of a history. And 3 months, 6 months later, come back, check this out. I can't change my annotations anymore. They're public. Unless I go in there and delete the chart, you'll be able to revisit my scribbles and judge me according to what has panned out or not. All right, guys. Enjoy. Ciao. Do 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 do.